Alrighty guys, how's it going? I got a bestarc BTC500DP 9th generation here that I wanted to try out. We're going to see how well it does. I actually got a little project I got to do with it. I could have used one of the other plasma cutters, but I've been wanting to try this one out, so we're going to have to cut my finger along in the process here. I need this box for shipping out a chainsaw. So we're going to start unboxing it. Probably use this packing stuff with the chainsaw as well. So far with all this bestarc stuff that I've tried, I've been super impressed with it. One, for the price, and the main thing is how nice this stuff works. That little welder's been a little blessing. I got to get more wire for it. Pretty sure I can fit a chainsaw in this box. I feel a little better today than I did the other day. Quite a bit smaller than my 80 amp one. It's got the on and off switch on the back, air hookup. Stretch around something. Let's take a peek. There's the instructions. I don't typically read instructions, but I would recommend it. Let's see here. Hose. So get some tips. Crown clamp. So I'm going to do that right now. You can run this on 110 as well. I won't be. I like running things on 220. I have a Everlast 50p, and I would say this is a little smaller in size-wise as that 50p. Let's get this hooked up. Here it goes. Here. Hissing on me. Same thing, little CB style 2-prong connector. I can't cut anymore on that great big massive piece. I cut that down so it can fit on my hydraulic press, but I got a great big round chunk somewhere around here that we'll torture test it on. Just I mean, it's way thicker than what you probably should be cutting on it, but I got this old frying pan and I got a piece marked out here. I need, well, I need one piece. Not sure. This is a little thicker and this is a little thinner. It's what I got to work with. So I told them I'd cut one out of each. I figured this would be a perfect time to try out this plasma cutter. There's a washer right here. The sinuses are running. Check this out here. I think this takes the same tips as my Everlast. Put this over here for right now. Got the wood stove going. No editing, doing this in real time. So there's the ground clamp. Pocket knife. Door partially open. Let's take a look at this. I don't typically run guards. I think it's just because all the years I've used plasma cutters. It's really on there. You don't have to worry about it falling off on you. A little screwdriver. Piece of wood fell down in the wood stove. What that spring is made out of there, but it's pretty. I don't want to break my porcelain. Come with another porcelain. Oh, look at that. Let me pause you. Alrighty, I got it off. I didn't damage it. I didn't break my cone. I don't like running guards. That's just me. Some people might like running them. Let's see here. I need a pair of pliers. I want to pull the tip out of this thing and look at it. This tip's been tested. I can They must have tested it at the factory. These look just like the tips that are in my Everlast 50P, so that's cool. That means I'll have plenty of tips that'll fit the thing. So that's awesome. I don't know about the cups though. I knew where my parts were from the 50P. I'd see if the cups would fit. Let's see. Get my 220 cord out. That's going to take me a minute. That's all buried over there. I didn't prepare for this video, so let me pause you. Alrighty, I got my power cord dug out. All my sunglasses. Let's get the air hooked up to this thing. Compressor kicks on. I'm sorry for that. Let's turn this baby on. Got a sweet looking display. So 50 amps. I don't think we're going to need that. Probably going to need 30 amps. Maybe I might have to read the instructions. See what happens here. I'll do a test bit over here, a spot that I don't need. I think that'll work. Let's see here. Try this out here. Bring you back when the compressor shuts off. Alrighty, it's shut off. I did dig out 2 more pieces of test steel that we'll use, but I'm going to finish cutting my crooked circle out here. I'm going to cut that one out and that as well. I'm going to try to hold this as steady as I can here. sink this one through. What that little burst is there afterwards. Maybe it's to keep the tip clean. You can tell when you're not touching the steel. Pretty bad circle. I'm going to cut one out of this too, so I wasn't sure. Just set that right there. Let's grab the ground clean. This on aluminum. Sure lets me know how not steady I am, guys. There we go, and cook a pancake on that now. Alright, got cut out what I needed. Close enough. Let's try it on a piece. Probably 3/16 or so that's dirty as all get out. Not a very good table for this one. Turn this up to about 40. And I don't want to chop this whole thing up, but I'm going to just cut like an inch or something off from it and see what happens. Let's do it this way so you guys can see. I think you guys are in view. Let's see here. Nice, guys. Other than my squiggly lines. I like it. I like it a lot. Cut right through it. I'm running short on time today, so let's do a torture test now. It should not, I mean, this is a rusty and very thick, solid, heavy-duty piece of steel. If it doesn't cut through it, I'm not going to be surprised. If it cuts through it, I'm going to be surprised as all get out. But I like seeing what. Hold my knob off. Turn this about 90. Give her all the beans. This is rusty, not cleaned or nothing. I'm gonna move the coat. Probably move this whole chair in there. Alrighty, torture test. Still want to cut off probably about an inch or so, that way I can still use this on the lathe for something else. Close. Then I get my bed down there. Well, we'll take the compressor back in, guys. shut the compressor off. Let me grab my glasses. That was an absolute monstrosity of a piece to be trying to cut with a 50 amp plasma cutter. Do not know where my tape measure is. But, as you can see, it's solid, and this is hardened steel. I can't remember what it was offering, but it snapped. But yeah. So if you had, you know, in a pinch, if you had to maul off something like that, you can do it. For as much as I've used it, the tip still looks really, really good. Blew through that aluminum like it was butter. Let's smack this with a hammer and flatten it down. My buddy said he wanted it just a smidgen bigger than that rubber gasket. That's the bolt something down. I asked him if he wanted it out of metal or steel, and he said, or aluminum, and he said it didn't matter. But the only pieces of steel I had was real thin, and this thick aluminum is pretty rigid, so I thought I'd cut them one of each and make you guys a video at the same time, and trim up some stuff that actually for this is a lot thicker than what I tested with the 80 amp that says, and I'll see if I can find I suspect that thing's probably good up to a ½ inch or something. That's probably what it's rated for. And this is almost 2 inches. This is seeing spots, but I'm seeing spots, guys. But I'd say it's probably almost 1.75 inches, maybe. I got my glasses on too. I can't read that close. Yeah, not quite 1.75 inches. That is starting to get a little warm. But yeah, that other stuff I think is 3/16. Oh, where my calipers are at. Right here they are. Let's see what the calipers say on this. It's 1 inch, 628 thou, give or take with the rust on it. I picked that out. I was going to make a super small mandrel out of that, and I never did. But no, I'd have to say I'm pretty impressed with it for being 50 amp. Let's see how bad the center electrode looks. Not too shabby at all. It's what we call consumables. And if the camera would focus. It did good, seems how I've used it. Most definitely should not be cutting that thick of stuff with probably even an 80 amp. But I like to put things through the duty cycle, and yeah, this is still pretty decent too. There's still quite a bit of cutting left in that. Now, I'll say I think the 80 amps got much heavier duty tips in it. Here's some that I ordered off of Amazon for the 80 amp. the centerpiece for the 80 amp version is quite a bit bigger, but I'm pretty sure that's the same tips that my Everlast 50P takes, and I'd say this thing cuts every bit as good, maybe even a touch better on that thick stuff than what my Everlast would do. Now my Everlast has got some age on it, but yeah, I think my air pressure was dropping as I was trying to burn through that thing. But I'm very, very limited on time today, guys, so if you're looking for one of these, you can buy them right off Amazon. If you want to know the exact thing, I'll put a link to where I got this thing from, and you guys will be able to buy one too if you want it. I don't get paid nothing for it. I'm just, reviewing stuff and trying things out, and I like it. I got some other aluminum pans and stuff. I was gonna cut out some heat shields for another one of my chainsaws. I just haven't got to it yet. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one to my buddy's house and leave it there, because I've got my 50 amp one here and I got the big 80 amp one, and I think I'm gonna have this one over there. I'll probably snatch a few spare tips out of my 50p, so just whenever I go over there, I've got everything I need to cut with over there, and I don't have to keep bringing stuff back and forth. But I like it. Let me know what you guys think. You guys take it easy. Have a good one.